Hello again everyone, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. And when we last left off, we were at Steamboat Springs, and I went ahead and slept, got some fuel, and actually found a decent job for us today. It should be a fairly quick one if we go to the world map here. We are going to be heading to Rangley, so we'll be following 40 West, not too awful far, and then we will get to Rangley. Looks like we have some industrial areas up here, and hopefully we can get a job out of Rangley down south to maybe Montrose, Durango, Alamosa. We're getting to the nitty-gritty here in Colorado, seeing all that we can see, and thank you so much for joining me. So let's go ahead and set off. It's 9:30 in the morning, so it shouldn't be too awful bad for us here. 2 hours and 32 minutes, only 128 miles. But it is a fairly large trailer of car parts here at the Tesla. Sure, we'll roll with that. All right. Got Big Ram, ain't gonna stop. Yeah, speaking of Western Star, I saw that the American Truck folks have updated that Western Star there. I don't drive the Western Star, so, don't apply to me. This Volvo is working out swimmingly. And out we go. So the driving should be on 2-lane roads. I don't anticipate any highway driving. Or interstate driving, I should say. One thing that we don't have to worry about is doubles or a pretty heavy load. It seems like we can get up and go in these gears just fine. 65 for the limit, and looks like some nice rock formations that we get to drive through. And we will be on our way. We'll set that cruise for 65 and off we go. So I hope your week has been going well. The NASCAR season has kicked off, and I hope that you've tuned in to see the racing this particular year. Daytona was fun indeed, as the plate races usually are. I'm a big fan of plate racing. It seems to come pretty natural, just avoiding those big wrecks as best we can, and hoping for the best. But this coming week, we will be at Daytona again, but on the road course, so that should be fun. We won the Clash a few weeks ago, so, hoping we can repeat, but there will be a lot more cars on the track, and it will be a little bit longer. I believe we will be needing to make some pit stops, so throw some pit strategy on a road course, and you've got all kinds of chaos. Usually pit strategy is as soon as your fuel window opens, pit. That way if a yellow flag comes out, you're not caught out and you can leapfrog everyone and get a nice restart. So that is going to be my approach for the weekend. But in other news, in real life, the weather here at home has been crummy indeed. Just this past week, we got about a 1/4 inch of ice over the course of a few days, and I drive a sports car, so it was a little bit tinny trying to get to work, but really not bad if you just maintain your speed and drive like you got some sense, for crying out loud. But this coming week, oh no, 6 inches of snow predicted, and I am not a fan of 6 inches of snow. Luckily, I'm actually on vacation from the job for a week. I usually take 2 weeks a year, one around Christmas time and then one right in the Daytona 500 range, because that's when my vacation actually rolls over. So, it's not because I want to take vacation at that time, it's because I have to, or I would lose my vacation, and I am not about to lose my vacation. But I do earn an extra week this year, so now I'll have 3 weeks of vacation that I get to take. And I would like to make it out to Austin for the road course racing at Circuit of the Americas when the Cup Series goes there, assuming May is free and clear and we can travel about. That's all up in the air. I don't know if that is even going to be a thing, but that's something that I'm going to try to do. I've been to a plate track. I've been to a short track. I've been to a speedway. But I haven't been to a road course, so that will be interesting. And I hear that the facility down there in Austin is world class, as they host Formula One, and you know those hoity-toity types, their standards are pretty high when it comes to the facilities and what they expect out of the places they go. So hopefully it will be a pretty good race if I do go. Either way, I'm excited to race it in the sim. All right, left lane is ending here. Well, crap on a cracker. I tell you what. Yeah, luckily we don't have to worry about a heavy load pushing us through. I don't exactly know how heavy these car parts are, but they're not really affecting us too awful much. What will affect us, though, is this lane ending, and Mr. Big Ram wants to go. Yeah, I was going to say, as long as no one else gets in that lane, we're fine. Can we come over? Nope. Okay, good. Station wagon guy actually made a turn. I tell you, with SCS and the AI here in American Truck Sim, you can't take anything for granted as far as what the AI is going to do. Nice, we got be on the lookout for deer. And that would be cool if SCS put some wildlife, you know, just sort of on the edge of the road for some set dressing. I mean, if there's a deer warning or a deer crossing, where are the deer? Show me the deer. But yeah, nice and wide open and not a whole lot of traffic in front of us. This is what I like to see. If we weren't going on this particular run, I don't think we would have seen this road at all. Connecting the very edges of the wilderness out here. But it seems like a pretty good road. The weather's great for us as well. We don't need 2 rests. And I think we'll be able to do another delivery today. If the video doesn't take too awful long, we should hopefully be able to get another job quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, that turn was a little tighter than I expected. Oh, Suzanne couldn't find a job. Tell you what, Suzanne, you're about worthless. No, I kid. I tell you, it's tough for those drivers. I don't know how the driver AI is configured. So, you know, you boost up your driver skills so that they can take more stuff. But I don't know if they're programmed to try to find a load that takes them back to their garage. So if they leave, say, out of Denver, are they looking for a job that takes them back to Denver? And if they don't have one, they just give up. Are they like a one-pump chump? Are they a one-trick pony? Can they only go to like one city and then back? I do not know. We have the run of the mill. We can go from Colorado down to California, up to Oregon, up to Washington, down to Arizona if we wanted to. But I don't know if the AI can do such things as these. But either way, we're continuing working on our driver skills that we have hired. I don't know how many drivers we have in the company off the top of my head, but we do have a garage in every single state, and those garages are filled completely with 5 trucks, 5 drivers apiece. So, 35, 40 drivers that we have in our company. And looking forward to the next few states, Wyoming and Texas. Texas may be one of those states that we have to have 2 garages to try to cover our bases. I imagine there's going to be a lot of activity in Texas, a lot of things moving around. So we want to make the most of that as we can and keep going until, I guess, the recruitment office runs out of people. Is that possible? Can the recruitment office run out of recruits? Because we've been hiring a whole crap ton of people. And if I have a garage in all 50 states, and each state or each garage can hold 5 trucks, you know, 250 drivers. Are there 250 drivers in this game? Not sure. All right, I can see our destination on the map, 27 minutes away, and we are indeed in farmland territory, and it makes sense that there would be oil rigs out here, out in the middle of nowhere for sure. And what is this town here? Do we have a bit of a road sign? We do have a national forest, though. Dinosaur National Park. Is that even a thing? I mean, I'm sure it is. But we are heading to Rangeley. And I don't think we've been to Vernal yet. So hopefully we can get ourselves down to Vernal. Yeah, now we are on Colorado 64. And this highway isn't too awful long, but there's the oil derricks pumping away. You know, I don't think of Colorado as a big oil producing state. I imagine Texas is going to be completely full of those oil derricks, but you know, you got to go where the oil is, and if this was a dinosaur, like heavy on the dinosaurs, you're getting your fossil fuels worth, that is for sure. But we're heading up to the Drake car dealer, and that symbol almost looks like the Charlotte Motor Speedway symbol, with the red, white, and blue with the white text and blue outline, kinda. It really screams Charlotte Motor Speedway, but that is our 10th of 13. So if we can see another city today, that would be 11 of 13, and I don't know if that would be one more episode or maybe two. So the Colorado section of American Truck Simulator will be coming to an end sooner rather than later, but hopefully by that time we will have heard something about Wyoming. And I imagine this is going to be a pretty tricky drop. Okay, so there it is. We need to back into that bay there. What is our range like? Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll take that. We'll have to maneuver around these cars, but no worries. We got a Fast and Furious convention over here. All right, so I think we're pretty well set up there. Just sort of go as back as we can go, and then cut her just a little bit. Like so. Yeah, not bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. All right, drop it. Nice, 128 miles, 3 hours and 4 minutes, made $5 grand, not too awful bad. Not worried about the experience points, but what I'm gonna do is take a look at this job market here and see if we can get a cheeky run from Rangeley here to maybe Vernal or maybe somewhere else. All right, everyone, after traveling back to Denver and a few sleeps, we have ourselves a mobile barrier, and we will actually be going south for this second job. Taking a look at the map, we will be getting on 70 down through Denver, down the 25, past Colorado Springs, Pueblo, and instead of going to Raton, we are going down West 160 to Alamosa to the steel plant. So hopefully we'll be able to see that discoverable there, and then that will leave just two cities, Durango and Montrose, that we haven't seen. It's about midnight, so we are going to get ourselves a nice view of the sunrise. It's going to be 4 hours and 40 minutes, so just as the sun is coming up, we should be able to get there. Now, luckily, we have seen the majority of the road that we are going to be traveling on already, so we're not missing out on any cool looking scenery. But one thing that we do have to do is get out of here, and it looks to be a very tight turn. Yeah, we sort of get out of here, and then we make another immediate left, and then we have to cut this one hard. Now, this thing has some length to it, that is for sure. We definitely don't want to be jumping out and cutting corners. Yeah, that thing is just atrocious, but we're going back up the way we came. I think we can get our brights on for now while we're on this two-lane road. Hopefully most of it is going to be interstate driving, so we can have some actual illumination around here. But yeah, very interesting pickup location. Was ist los? Alright. Little bit of an accident. Hopefully we're not going to be sent on any crazy detours. That's one thing that I'm not looking forward to, is being sent over the river and through the woods and completely somewhere else. Oh man, our speed limit's 45? Why you gotta be like that? Alright, I'll set it down to 45. It could be, yeah, with these runaway ramps, they don't want trucks to speed up too much. We must be going downhill. But we'll stick to 45 while we can. And then once we get through Denver, hopefully we can pick up the speed. What kind of signage we got here? Truckers, you are not down yet. Another, oh, okay, another 1.5 miles of sharp curves and steep grades. All right, I got you, Battle. And, yeah, this is not the kind of trailer you want to be taking sharp turns at speed in, that is for sure. End up clipping someone completely away. And it looks like we'll be making this exit east of Denver. Now, are we good? Sweet. So let's use this momentum to our advantage and go downhill. And then hopefully the exit is nice and clean and we don't have to slow down too awful much. Looks like it's a 2-lane exit. We'll take it. And we'll be going on East 70. Yeah, take the wider turn if possible. I'm down to 55 already. I tell you what. We can't get any sort of speed out of this thing, huh? Alright, we'll move over middle lane. Definitely, no, we want the exit only. Alright. Toward Fort Collins and Colorado Springs. And it's another 2-lane exit. It's almost like we're following this Humvee. Oh, dip, dip. What did I say? Alright, so we go from 3 hours, 57 minutes to 5 hours, 36 minutes. So we added 2 hours of travel time. It's not a three red arrow type delivery. But one thing I'm nervous about is when we come back, is that entire intersection closed? Yes, it is. It looks like. So we would have to exit again. We would be in a crazy loop. All right, while we're here, let's get to planning. Let's try to avoid this intersection altogether. Can we do something like this? I think we might be able to. If we'll go this way, take this intersection, bypass that, and then head down Highway 24 the back way into Alamosa. Fine. It's going to add another hour to the travel time, but I believe we can skirt that crazy intersection. Yeah, see ya, Steamboat Springs. In fact, is that the place we picked this thing up from? Yes. Yes, it is. So that bitumen over there on the right, that's where we started our journey. Yeah, had I known that. What would be cool is if there was a route advisor. So when you started your route, you were told well ahead of time that this intersection is blocked. Like nowadays, you could just get on your phone and look at Google Maps and see where the traffic is not moving to see if you wanted to make a detour. That would have been handy to have. We could have just headed out this way in the first place. Yeah, if only we felt a little bit more adventurous, we would have said, hey, we can see things we haven't seen before. It's a little odd to have a stoplight here, but the Eisenhower Tunnel, and in fact, I believe we haven't gone down it this way, and there's an achievement to drive through this tunnel in both directions. So we are actually going to complete another achievement today. Usually I just go for the cities discovered achievements until I discover all the cities, and then I see what I haven't done at that point. Because things just happen naturally from time to time, like going up and down the Eisenhower Tunnel. So yeah, as soon as we pop out of here, I believe we're going to get that achievement. Don't fail me now. There she is, cruising high below. The United States highest tunnel by elevation, I believe it is. So speed limit 60, well, nope, 35. Really? We gotta hold 35. Man, I tell you what. We could go 60. We could go barreling down this as fast as possible, but we're gonna have to take our sweet time then. At least the other trucks are doing the same thing. Now, I am not going to hop out into that left lane. That would be such a bad move to do. Because this guy in front of us is going like 33, 32. So we could pass him at 35, no problem. But that other lane would be going 60. And it seems kind of dangerous. It reminds me of like Daytona and Talladega. Cars coming off of pit road, trying to get up to speed on the backstretch, and you've got another set of cars passing you at full speed. Yeah, that's the thing. We're not slower traffic. We're just a truck. We could be faster traffic if you let us. I hope we should have enough fuel to do 5 hours, 8 minutes, especially since we're not even on the gas. And like in high gear, the engine's not even running basically. Yeah, and if that cop had caught us going 60, we would have gotten fine. I mean, we're a millionaire 16 times over, but that's no thing. Just want to do it right as I can. But this is, yeah, coming down from this this tunnel. Definitely let her coast as much as you can. Yeah, let's go down a few gears. Are we good? Are we leveling out here? Nope, don't look like it. And there are a few cars behind us. Don't know why they just don't pass to the left. That's what it's there for. Okay, so we got an interesting interchange coming up here. Looks like an exit we might be taking. Hopefully this guy in front of us isn't taking this exit too. Yay, in the truck speed limit. Back up to 60. On the gas. Let's go. Put your foot to the floor. Yeah, looks like we are exiting. Alright, exit 171. Oh, we've got a very tight intersection coming up. A stoplight, or a stop sign, actually. Okay. Now, is it a light or is it a stop sign? I think it's just a stop sign. Okay, he's going right. He's going right. Please tell me that you're going right as well. Don't go to the left. Whatever you do. Yay, good. Go. So we got away from the box truck, but we have ourselves a log carrier now. There you go, buddy, on your horse. Let's go. Yeah. Not a whole lot of traffic. So now, what road are we on and what are we doing? Because it looks like it's going to get crazy. With a double yellow, so we can't go YOLO and pass these guys. Hopefully it's an okay speed that doesn't slow us up too awful much. So when is this load due? By Friday at 10 in the morning, and we're going to be Friday at 8 in the morning, so we're still going to make it on time, even though we have to literally go over the river and through the woods. Alright, so 50? We can do 50. Oh, 35? Yeah, I mean, that, to be fair, it's quite a kink. The Eagle River. So the sun is coming up over the Eagle River. Big hairpin, and yeah, this This load is pretty intimidating, not going to lie. It's very, very long. I think there would be... I don't know if it's longer than a 50-foot trailer, but it kind of looks like there may be some flags involved. Oh man, look at this hairpin, man. And we're the inside lane. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch this one. Luckily, there's plenty of room down there. But I mean, we are skirting it. So it looks like this sunset is going to be in a pretty picturesque part with all these hills and mountains, that's for sure. Yeah, I do kind of wish we were out front of all of this. We could then go our speed and not have to catch this guy. But an interesting set of switchbacks, and I think we are going to see one of those viewpoints coming up. There was a question mark along the way. And this seems like the type of place that would be just perfect for one of those overlooking question marks. Was that a train? Yeah. Train screaming right on by. That would be quite a train trip to take. And actually, speaking of which, I've seen a YouTube video pop up on my recommended feed about a guy who rode Amtrak across the country. Haven't watched it yet, but it would be interesting to see a train route. I know I talked about in either the last episode or the episode before how cool it would be just to be able to hop on a train and go to major cities instead of be forced to do like one route, you know. But I mean, you can't beat this, that's for sure. Makes me wonder what this road is like in real life, and oh man, if it gets snowy and icy. No way. No way, no how. Tell you, truck drivers, they do some crazy stuff, that's for sure. Speaking of crazy, seeing that, 100 car pileup in Fort Worth? Like, that is just nuts. And truckers have to deal with that sort of thing. Luckily, American Truck doesn't dump snow and ice on us, and I am not about to install the wintry mod. Especially with a load like this, that would be insane. Yeah, another viewpoint. And take a look at this view right by the bridge. Got some Grand Theft Auto 5 vibes with that canyon there. Nice, and we're going over the bridge as well. Yeah, we are losing a ton of time going 40. But right over the Eagle River once more, no stopping on the bridge, so that means you, truck, get on it. I don't know how much longer we're going to be bobbing and weaving, but it looked like the road all the way to Alamosa was like this. Hopefully we can keep speed up and make it on time. Don't want a late delivery. Especially when it wasn't our fault. And I wonder, you know, if this happened in real life, would the trucking company be able to like call the customer ahead of time and say, look, the driver had to go all the way up past Denver. Hey, White River National Forest. Yeah, icy conditions may exist. That ain't no joke. But be able to call the customer and be like, they're going to be there right on this day, but they may be a little late, you know. So I keep the customer involved. That way it's not a hard deadline like gone in 60 seconds. You're going to argue with me over 12 minutes? I just stole 50 cars for you in one night, okay? I'm a little tired, a little wired, and I think I deserve a little appreciation. Yeah, this ain't a bad road, though. Nice and flowing. We're not really slowing down. We're keeping nearly the speed limit, thanks to the AI trucks managing it. And take a look at that sunrise. That's the kind of views you, like, you really look forward to. I mean, even when you don't truck, like working day shift, when it gets closer to summer and the sun is coming up, like that's, you know you're about to start the day. And sometimes the sunrises are really, really cool. And I never get to see any sunsets working days, but I imagine those are just as good for the second shift folks. Yeah, let's get up to 65. Let's go. Hammer down, son. Snowman. Yeah, looks like we're going to hit 65 in Hull. All right, maybe 60 in Hull. Let's go 60 in Hull just to be sure, because I don't think these guys are going quite 65. But if we can hold 60, we can claw some of this time back. And luckily we slept a lot. We slept 16 hours getting ready for this job, so we don't have to worry about stopping. And fuel, we're able to really run some low gears, plus we've got all the fuel perks, so the truck is just sipping fuel. I don't want to look at my real-time fuel mileage, but it's down there in the information box if we were so bold to take a look. Yeah, now we're making hay. And definitely in places we haven't been before. Alright, down at 55. I got you, Battle. Don't you worry. A lot of cars coming this other way. Oh, we got a stoplight coming. Yeah, that is the worst. You do 60 and all of a sudden there's a stoplight in the middle of the highway. Felt, man. But if that right lane ends, we can leapfrog all of these trucks and get going. Go, hammer down, son. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We'll let this Mustang in because they're going to be fast. That worked out well. I'm glad we had a stoplight. Just leapfrog everybody. Now we can actually run our speed. Well, I say that. We'll set for 55. As soon as we get through these corners, we'll go 60. But if that Mustang picks up some speed, yeah, we're going to pick up speed as well. Leave those guys behind. All right, T intersection coming up. 45 on the limit. Hopefully we don't get behind another set of trucks in this exchange. Looks like a very busy intersection. This may be our left turn to Alamosa? No, it's a left turn to Sagooch? Sagooch. All right. Hopefully the intersection gods are with us. All right, good on the left. Not good on the right, but we'll roll just a bit. Go, yellow. Ha. All right, let's see if we can get out of here. Another stoplight. We just need to leave town. That's all we need to do. Of course. All right, so if the right lane ends, yeah, it looks like the right lane is ending. So if we stay in this lane, we can pass up old Mr. Lemon. Oh, what's going on over there? Somebody call the cops. We got a Winnebago salesman. That's cool, though. I think he actually is trying to sell them a Winnebago. Do you realize what was not the Lone Star 5? Not the Mach 5. What was Lone Star's Winnebago? Eagle 5. Yeah. Trying to sell him an Eagle 5. I haven't seen Spaceballs in a hot minute, man. That was one of the first DVDs I ever purchased with Spaceballs. And this was back in high school. DVDs were really starting to take off. The first DVD I ever watched was Galaxy Quest. And the first DVD I ever bought was Ghostbusters. And then I bought Spaceballs pretty close after that. So you can sort of tell what kind of movies I was interested in high school. Haven't seen any of those movies in a hot second. Galaxy Quest, Ghostbusters, or Spaceballs. But I'm stoked for the new Ghostbusters with Egon's grandchild and them finding the Ecto-1 in the barn. It's a shame that it had to get pushed back. A lot of cool movies that I'm looking forward to are going to be coming out as soon as we get the all clear. Dune especially is one that I'm looking the most forward to, but definitely Ghostbusters as well. And I don't know, was there... No, I don't think... No, there wasn't a new Spaceballs, but there was also a new Galaxy Quest. They just have to figure out how to handle Alan Rickman's character. So I'd watch that movie as well, for sure. A lot of good movies coming out. But I could definitely see the studio's approach with like, hey, we're releasing our movie on HBO, streaming. And it's like, well, we could have made millions if we released it in theaters. Now we have to settle for less millions if we show it on HBO streaming. It's sort of like AAA game publishers. Why settle for all of the money when you can have all of the money and then more money? It's crazy though. But I did get involved in some stocks. Not day trading. No. I am not about frickin' shorting and all that other stuff. I actually legitimately purchased stocks and I'm holding on to them for a rainy day. It's interesting watching the numbers tick each day to know that today I made $300 and it's like, well, what did I do to earn that $300? Well, I just owned some stuff. I know, I'm coming. Yeah, we're getting the hurry up music, and we're still an hour away. Yeah, let's get on the gas. Let's get out of here. The police car just passed us. I ain't worried about that. You're gonna be late. Get the run in. Here we come. Blasting down the road. Yeah, they want it by 10:10. We're gonna be there at 9:30. We're gonna have to park it up quick. And I may just skip parking. It just depends. Whenever I get there, I'm gonna take a look at the parking situation. And if I can't get it dropped off in a quick amount of time, we're just gonna push enter and drop it. We'll be there by skin of the teeth. And probably when we get to Alamosa, there's gonna be some stoplights. We're gonna have to stop and wait. I don't know, should we bandit this thing and just go blasting through eastbound and down? We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Well, we are eastbound, so watch old bandit run. All right, going past Monte Vista. Double the speed limit, that's fine. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could cut like right across those parking lots. Come on, no train. All right, gotta wait for the left-hand light. Oh, hello, police car. I don't know what you're talking about, officer. I wasn't speeding. Yeah, let's get in the left lane and hope that it pops soon. Keep on rolling. No, of course not. Why would it? Oh, someone's busted over there. I kind of wish we could flight sim this thing and like scroll up on the mouse wheel to zoom in while we're, in the cockpit. Yeah, as long as we don't have to wait too long here, we'll be okay. But it's almost like that, I was going to say, it's almost like the left turn lane wasn't responding. That's just because we're up next to go. All right, so let's leave town, quick as possible. Get out of here. Put the hammer down. Still 30 minutes to the good. We don't need any train coming through. Yeah, we're gonna be out here in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna keep the foot in it, 50 miles an hour, and there's 65. So we're gonna hit it about right. Yeah, let's go ahead and set her for 65 and go. So 25 minutes away, still there at 9:30. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be tight. Farming Sim 19 off to our right. We can get there. And I think these farmyards are pretty open. It's just gonna come down to how close we are. Are we gonna get this? Is that a cop car? Nope. Camaro. No, but that's a stoplight. All right, 11 out of 13. So only 2 more cities to go. And there's the left turn lane, so I think we've missed this one. But we did shave off 3 minutes, so we can afford to wait at this light just a bit. Go, go, go. Hammer down. Punch it, Chewy. Yeah, I wonder if our drop-off is going to be on the right. 35, ha, 35's for suckers. Now we're going to be making a left. All we need to do is get out of town. 25. Yeah, we might run into another stoplight coming up. Yeah, it's red. We're gonna have to try to blast through this. Hopefully the UPS truck gets out of our way. Yeah, he's going left. Pizza House, nice. And that looks like the Pizza Hut text or the font. That's kind of cool. How game developers have to make do. They have to make something that when you look at it, you know exactly what it is, but it's not close enough that they get sued into oblivion. Hey, 15 grand from Susan. That's what I'm talking about. Susan's one of our oldies and goodies. Hey, new song. I like this one. It's not the main menu music. We're still 3 minutes quicker. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take 400. I don't know who got us. I didn't see that officer anywhere. All right, is this a recruitment agency? Sure enough. Don't cut the curb a bit. Oh, come on now. And this lane ends. Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, this is the longest I think the music's been playing. We're still gonna get there before 9:30 though. No, you're not getting over, transit van. I've got things to do. Get in behind this Prius. Oh, go. Go, buddy, go. Yes. All right, so our drop-off is going to be a left turn at the shop. All right, looking to the left. We're going to be blasting in here quick, fast, and in a hurry. Just past this service station. Then we're going to be going straight into Hendrick Motorsports. Yeah, so we make it on time. We are going to just get to the marker and push enter. Not going to worry about trying to back this thing into a bay. That's for sure. All right. Excellent delivery. 415 miles. Got a whole lot of extra moolah. $17,000. Almost level 42. And that will leave just 2 cities for us left to discover, Durango and Montrose. So thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of American Truck Sim, everyone. Hey, it put us in the bay. Yeah, there was no way we were going to be making that on time. But hopefully, once we get some sleep here in Alamosa, we can get a run to one or both of the new cities. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you in the next American Truck Sim video. Take care.